Well, look who's back, everybody. Can you believe that?
Guess who's back?
Oh, what?
Look in.
I am. Holy cow. Guess who is back? That's right. Welcome back to the WTF podcast. It's been a minute, my people. Oh, it has been a minute. There's no doubt about it.
Oh no, you
I
didn't.
did, and I'm back. So welcome back. Hey, let's do this. Let's get this thing started. Let's go back to the intro that we know and love from Jen. She's probably out there listening. I miss her. Doesn't everybody miss her? I can find it there somewhere. She's much better at this than I am. Pushing buttons. Can't find. Oh, there it is. Jen intro. Here we go. Let's get to it.
Welcome to the Where's the Focus podcast. WTF is an entertaining yet educational ride with top guests from every industry. Knowing where your focus goes, your energy flows. Hosted by top-selling author, sought-after speaker, leading coach, and high-level executive in the financial industry, Daniel Manginelli. So, WTF.
WTF, my WTFers with it. Oh, well, thank you for those 6 people applauding. Hey, those people that are my WTFers that listened and come on back, I appreciate that tremendously. We're in an echoey cave. I'm in Brentwood, Tennessee. That's right. Brentwood, Tennessee. I moved move things a little bit. And I'm still a California boy. It's not going to be here for forever, but it's an adventure, and what kind of goes hand in hand with what I'm talking about right now. It's been an adventure. Our furniture's almost here. It's been a week, and someone blew out the black. Come on, it's black, the glass in the back of our car. But it's all an adventure, and it's all for a purpose. And we're in Nashville. Well, it's actually Brentwood, Tennessee, if that would be the case. Oh, what's that? Oh yeah, Tennessee whiskey. Look at that. Well, I can use some whiskey right now. This take 2, by the way. This is I'm a little out of practice, a little out of sync. So I want to dive into the topic and the core, and it brought really to light of why I'm doing what I'm doing and what's happening, and it's the core value of how we live with passion. And when I say passion, I'm not just talking about hobbies or interests. I'm talking about things that you're in your heart that kind of light you up, things that make you, really wake up and say, man, I can't wait to do that. It makes time fly when you're doing it. The thing that what you think about before you go to sleep and you wake up and you want to do again. So let me ask you, what's your passion? Now, a lot of people, this is so overused because people say, I'm passionate about my job. I'm passionate about mountain climbing. I'm passionate about, that would be the case. But some of the time that we do things, especially careers or that, to get to the passion that we want to be in. So I really want you to think about, what's your passion is. For some people that it could be, they live and they breathe it. They wouldn't trade anything for it. But some, it could be their careers. It could be that vehicle that finds you your true passion, just like I said. And that's okay too. Maybe your passion is golf. I'd like it to be golf. I wish I was better at it. If was better at it, that would have.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. You hear that echo? Because I'm in a box with no soundproofing, but that's okay. So back to what I'm saying. Maybe your passion is golf. Maybe it's running. Maybe it's painting. Maybe it's writing. It could be traveling. It could be cooking. It could be anything. The question is, are you making the space for it in your life? Because here's really what I believe. We're all put on this earth for a purpose, with unique skills and gifts that are meant to be used. And when we ignore them, we push them aside because someone once told us we can't, or because we failed. It was the first time and it didn't work. That's when we start to feel lost. And I was passionate about certain things that earlier in my career. I was passionate about, I wanted to speak, and I really sucked at it the first time. And then I had to get better at it and better at it. But it was something I felt that it was within me. It was my purpose to do. Think about how many times you've heard that little man in your voice in your head reminding you of something that you really love doing, something you always wanted to do, but you keep it silent because life just gets in the way. It's a really kind of, what I'm talking about is to myself, and when I do these podcasts, what it would be, is the life got in the way. I wanted an adventure. I wanted to move. I lived in California my whole life. I wanted some new experience, but life got in the way. It was never the right time. See, passion isn't always convenient. It always doesn't fit neatly into your schedule or pay bills right away. But it does give us energy. It gives us the drive and the fulfillment. And without any passion, you're really just going through the motions. Now, I'll be completely honest. I've had moments in my life where I felt, disconnected from my passion. Times when I was grinding so hard that was in business that I forgot why I was even doing it. I'm blessed right now that I get to coach some of the biggest producers in the United States to help them fulfill their goals and find their passion of what they want to do. But you forget sometimes why you're doing it because you're in it every single day. It's kind of like that old, commercial. I'm going to date myself. I think it was Dunkin' Donuts, where the guy would wake up and make the donuts and make the donuts and make the donuts. You get disconnected. And every single time the solution wasn't there. The solution wasn't really to work harder. It was to reconnect with the thing that made me feel alive, that got me back to why I'm doing what I'm doing. Now, I do this, and for me, it might be time on the golf course. I consider that a passion, but my job allows me to have the time to be with the people to do that. It might be coaching or mentoring. I am passionate about this, no doubt, and mentoring people and helping them be better. And that is a passion. I wake up thinking about it, I go to bed thinking about it, I'm constantly coming with ideas. So that considered a passion, but your passion has changed too. It might be creating, speaking, or you'll think about what it is. When I learn to do those passions, suddenly the rest of life seems to make more sense. The challenges don't feel so heavy because I know I'm aligning with who I really am. So here's my challenge to you. Always have challenges. You got to come back and do something as a challenge from there. You got to get on the train is what it would be.
All aboard!
All aboard right now. So you have to ask yourself honestly, first thing, what is my passion? Maybe think 2 or 3 before you go into exactly what is your passion. Does your career align with that passion? And if it doesn't, does your career at least give you the resources and the freedom to pursue the passion that you have? And most importantly, are you making time for it? And the last one is something I just was on a podcast and there were some things about passion. And one of the things that I got from it, and I want to share it with you, is you think about in each decade of your life what your passion was, because it changes. If you think about from when you can remember to 10 years old, what was your passion? What were you passionate about? What did you go to bed thinking about, wake up thinking about? For me, at a young age, it was football. That's all I was going to play in the NFL. I was going to play football from that age to 10, maybe even further. That was my passion. And I'm 5 foot nothing and I weigh 100 nothing. That's not going to be what it's going for the rest of my life. But then if you take from that 10 to 20, what was your passion then? What were you passionate about in that increment of that decade? That changes a little bit. And then from 20 to 30, for sure, your passion changes. And then 30 to 40, or go to where you would each decade of your life. Think about that and just write down whatever it would be. If it's to 40, if it's to 50, it's to 60, it doesn't matter. What was your passion at that time? And you'll see the progression of your life and the things that you did that got put into place, because life is here and you're here for a purpose. Passion isn't about just what you do. It's about who you are. And when you live connected with it, you live your purpose. And that is the goal. That is the goal of this. It's not who ends with the most toys win. It puts you in a place where you live with the passion to say you accomplished the things that you wanted to accomplish for the people that you love the most. Don't let someone else's doubt or your own fear of failing rob you from the gift that's inside you. We've all had that gift that you even knew in kindergarten, but someone told you, no, that's no, that's not, no, that's dumb, that's stupid, you shouldn't do that. But you knew it was something that was a gift inside you. You all know it. You already know what that is. Now the question is, will you give yourself the permission to live it now? Really take that to heart. Find your passion. Hey, thanks for coming back, WTFers. I really kind of appreciate it.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yeah, I can't even say appreciate. I said appreciate, per sure. My passion should be learning the English language. How's that sound? That's probably even a better passion that I can go to. So thanks for tuning in, right? If this message hits home for you, please do me a favor. Share it with someone who needs to hear it today. There's a lot of people that are doing the same thing over and over and over, and they're not doing it with passion, and they need to figure it out, because life's going to go, time is just going to go by. Tomorrow's going to be here, a year's going to be here, a decade's going to go by, especially if you write that list. And if you haven't already, subscribe on YouTube. You can push the little button. Is there a button there for it? I don't have a button. How about that button? Is that one? Oh, no, there's no whistle. It's just a button that you would push that says subscribe. or on your favorite podcast platform. And don't miss the next episode because they're coming, baby. I am back, just like I said, for sure. Hey, remember, life's not about checking boxes. It's all about finding your passion, believing it, because without it, you'll always feel like you're missing something. So until next time, stay focused, stay driven, keep chasing what makes you alive. And as always, have fun and make dreams come true.